Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're all okay and you're enjoying the stay at home time. Don't mind me, I'm looking all very summery, so I'll just take this off. I'm just so excited about summer knocking. The weather is getting warm and it's all very exciting and I like that. I don't know about you. I hope we've been keeping well and I hope we enjoyed the baby shark thing. We'll get to that, right? They have a song about washing of hands. I mean, it's really nice. I know baby shark songs can be a pain at times, but trust me, this is really interesting. I've really been looking forward to having this session again. The last one was last Sunday, so I hope you like coming on board to watch me because I look forward to just coming and have this chat with you guys. I know it's not really easy staying at home, but yay, good news, good news. Officially, Monday to Friday, it's spring break in North America. I don't know about other parts, so no more homeschooling. Gosh. A big shout out to my daughter's teacher, Mr. Yuchok, the current teacher, and all the past teachers. Man, these guys are doing a great job. Really great job. It's really not been easy getting her to do the right thing at the right time, teaching this, you know. So the teachers are really doing a good job. So a shout out and a wave to them, really. They are really trying. So I'm so happy. At least I'm going to have 1 week of break with the spring break. So no being mommy, teacher, and at the same time. And I know secretly most of us were happy about that, right? So how have you all been? I hope you've been staying safe. My friend Sandra from England sent me the Baby Shark thing and I watched your hand song and I've just been playing it and loving it. So I think I'll post it when I'm done with the video, but I hope we really like that. And it's good, I mean, because getting the kids, it's a way of motivating them, getting them to wash hands. I know a lady, my daughter's maths tutor told me the other day, you know, this thing about washing hands, keeping clean, that she's just surprised that they're just singing about it so much. That has always been the right thing to do, right? And more so for her because she has an health condition. So she's like, that's what she's always been doing, being very particular, washing her hands before picking this, not touching her face. And, you know, it's just surprising that she really can't get why, you know, everybody's so hype about it now. And I told her that's because you've just always been doing it. I actually preach it to my daughter. As soon as we go out, come back inside, wash your hands first. And even for me, at times I won't lie, I just forget, and you know. So I hope we are really keeping up with that. And I thank God for Baby Shark that has had this song to remind us of it. So how are you all planning for the warm weather and all? I'm so happy. You know, I was planning on like changing the furniture in my balcony, and I had a talk with my friend Muriel yesterday, and she was like, Edith, because why I actually wanted to change is because it's kind of rusty, and I'm like, this doesn't look good anymore. He's like, why? Come to think of it, do you know you don't have to spend money to get new ones? You could actually paint it. And I'm like, wow. And I thank God for my Juice Plus that is giving me so much energy. I'm so energized. And I'm like, I'm going to take you up on that, Muriel. I'm going to go get spray paint and I'm going to paint my furniture. So I'm so happy. I mean, you know, I'll always talk about my Juice Plus. This has really given me energy. I'm taking the complete shake and the capsules, the fruit vegetable capsules. And man, I've just been busting with energy, right? Even especially when I go to the gym. And talking of gym, gosh, I know it's some people find it very comfortable doing workout from home and all. That is something that had not really been a pattern for me. So I'm like finding it very difficult to adjust to that because I've always loved going to the gym, you know, especially the treadmill, cycling and weightlifting and all. And I miss doing all that, and I can't wait for all this to be over so that I go back to my routine of, you know, going to my gym, doing my workout and doing it the way I like it. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't work out. Come on, get off that mat, do some push-ups, whatever. We have to stay fit. Come on, summer is coming. How many people are ready for that summer body? You know, I've been working on mine. I don't know about you. So work on your summer body. You gotta flaunt it. Boy, girl, man, woman, everybody, you have to flaunt your summer. You flaunt what God gave to you. So back to my Juice Plus. It's really keeping me energized. You know, I'm like up. I sleep well because seriously, sleeping well had been something that I'm one person that I could wake up in the middle of the night. My friends that are close to me can attest to that. I could wake up by 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., decide to cook something, eat it, and just stay awake the whole day, right? But this, my complete capsules have really it puts me in the mindset of sleep. I actually feel that tiredness that comes with needing to sleep, and I actually fall asleep, and I sleep. And I sleep well, because I mean, most times trying to get 4 to 5 hours of sleep is hallelujah. But now I actually do 6 to 7 hours and I'm in good sleep. And I really love that, right? So please, I can't preach it enough. I talk so much about Juice Plus because of what it's doing for me, and I want you all to come on board. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day, and she's like, oh, is it, I take fruit. And I'm like, okay, let's put it this way. It's just like sleep. You know, there is a recommended hours you need to sleep per day to be able to like relax your body, get your cells to regrow, and let sleep do the right thing for your body. But maybe I decide to put like 2 hours of sleep. It doesn't mean I've not slept. I've slept. But is my body really gaining from the usefulness of sleep? No. So it's the same thing with when we talk about, oh, I eat fruit, I eat my veggies. It's the same thing with, I try to tell people, there is a recommended dosage of fruit and vegetables we are supposed to take per day. Now, you might just decide to crunch on 1 apple, take 1 banana. You're not getting that dosage, right? Now you are taking fruit. But fruit cannot really do to your body what it's supposed to do because you are not taking enough. So Juice Plus has simplified that for you, putting the fruits, the vegetable, the grains, and the berries in capsule form, placing it in such a way that a certain amount to take, you know, the recommended for you, which you can even take more. Because remember, this is not a drug, it's whole fruit, so you can't overdose on it. So Juice Plus has made it easy for you to take this and then get the recommended amount, and then, so that's just it. So you might be sleeping, you're not sleeping enough, so your body is not getting the full benefit of sleep. You might be taking fruit, you're not taking enough fruit and vegetables, so your body is not getting enough of the benefit of the fruit and vegetables. Like I always tell people, Juice Plus is not a cure-it medicine. Rather, it's whole food supplement that is giving the nutrients to your body to do what it's supposed to do. Like the body actually has the tendency to heal and restore itself given the right thing. Are we taking the right thing? Are we taking it in the right dosage? So my friends, please think about it. I know some people are looking at cost and all. People spend even more on coffee. I don't have any problem against coffee, right? But we spend more on coffee. We spend more on pop per day. And then this is our health. This is something that is impacting our health. And then we are saying, you know, it's because of the cost. I know it's not easy. Of course, we all work with a budget, right? But what a better way to pamper yourself and the body that is making all that money to pay all that bills, okay? So please, let's think about it. I was having a talk the other day with my daughter, and then we had to do one homework and something, and you know, she just wrote something about your mommy, and she wrote, my mom cooks for me and loves me. And I just like, come to think of it, basically everywhere where my daughter has to write something about me, she's always putting it, my mom cooks for me. And my mom, and I'm like, wow, why do you say that? Because I just found it funny, right? I do other things for her, right? I take her to the dentist, I buy clothes for her, I do, but why does the food stand out? My friend Miro will always say, your daughter loves food, and you love food too. I actually love to cook. I'm not so much of eating, I love to cook. So I just found that funny to share. I don't know if you get the joke in it, but it's just funny. My mom loves to cook for me. So she's like, yes, mommy, you're always cooking for me. You make different things for me to eat. You know, I can eat what I want. You always cook for me. And that really struck a chord. It's not like most times you don't eat out, right? But it just really touched me that, you know, she appreciates the fact that I'm cooking her meals and she's eating and she's saying it to me, because there are so many other things I do. She doesn't say, but she's appreciating my cooking and saying that. So that means a lot. And this is just to let us know that whatever we are doing, these kids are watching. They are doing good, they are watching. Doing bad, they are watching. May God help us to do good so that we raise up, you know, children with the right mindset and all. Okay, another topic. I just want to pause here and say that I really give a big kudos to those that do live videos. Sincerely, it's not really easy at times. Setting up, you won't believe how long it took Ivana and I to set this up. Oh, mommy, this angle. Mommy, you have to sit like this. So I really appreciate Ivana. I have a very backup, what do they call it, backstage person. She does a great job. So it's not really easy. Then coming and then talking and trying to keep it flowing. So I really, a big kudos and thumbs up for people that do that, you know. So another thing I'd like to talk about was this social distancing thing. I was listening to my pastor. I attend Church of the Rock, and my pastor is Pastor Mark. So I was listening to him preach today, and he brought up a story about in 1666 when England had the Great Plague, and there's this village, or you know, it's a village called Eyam. I hope I got it right, E-Y-A-M. And he said, you know, history showed these guys practice social distancing. I mean, this is 1666. There was no internet, there was no nothing, and these people, they were able to do it. Come on, guys, why do we find it so difficult in 2020? And the way it worked is that, you know, they had a preacher, you know, that was like, okay, they need to fight this. They were not allowing things to come in from London. And when they had to buy food, they had some holes or something that they put in vinegar, that they dropped money. You know, that is how their food supplies was coming in. When they went to church, the pastor stood like on a hill, and people were clustered with, you know, in distances and with their families listening to him preach. So, I mean, it's just that, I mean, these people could just readily do this. And that AM, or that, I don't know if I'm getting this, but it's spelled EYAM. You can Google it up. That was the community that I think that was saved. And, you know, though, of course, scientists came up later with saying, oh, maybe these people were just resistant. They had blood and cells or something that made them resistant. Which initially, you know, when all these things started, there was always this talk of some people saying some tribes and some people are resistant, you know, but this helped them. The social distancing helped them. That is what really helped them to pull through. So guys, come on, let's practice it. And I really give kudos to most of the stores. I went to Superstore yesterday to pick up a prescription, and I just saw, you know, they are doing a lot. They had, you know, they demarcated it, and they had people that were like calling people to come into the store, coming to go to the till to pay and everything. So everybody's really doing their best, you know. So let's do our own part too, that indeed this shall pass. But it lies with me and you. We have to be able to pull through social distancing, staying home, and doing the right things, and hand washing. Good thing we have the Baby Shark one. I just find Baby Shark funny, and the funny thing is that so many people have different versions of, you know, it, so you can always Google it, but I'll sure share this so that we can play it for the kids, right? So let's just like try to do our best, because so far it's been proven that this is really working. And if in 1666 this worked for that community, I mean, now we have the internet, the social media, so let's practice it. This shall surely pass. I know it's not easy, you know. I had a baby shower I was supposed to attend in 2 weeks time. I had a wedding, bridal shower, and all those things, and they're not holding. And of course, I don't know about you, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not pretending here. I love to party. As in, halfway, your friend is having a birthday, baby shower. That's just how we relieve stress, you know, most times. And all those things that we had planned, we were ready, and it's just on hold. So really, this corona thing is really stealing a lot more from us than we realize. And then we just have to do our best to kick it out so that we go back to our normal life. Because I can't wait to have, see, in 2 weeks time, I was ready to put on down my dancing shoes and go dance and celebrate, you know. That may not happen, because I mean, the bridal shower thing was supposed to be a Gatsby theme. I had all my Gatsby and all everything ready, and now I'm so sad. I'm not going to be able to use that. So this is really stealing a lot. And then we are not even going to the economy. So what am I saying? I'm just trying to say that at times it might be pain to like go, you know, I went to the store yesterday. I had to queue up outside. That usually doesn't happen. It's a pain, but we need to do what we need to do to send this away. And with God with us, this indeed shall surely pass. Okay? I hope you are all keeping the kids busy. And like I said, it's 1 week of spring break in North America. So no, you know, homeschooling and all that, which is a big relief, right? But then you can always look for fun activities to do with the kids, like cleaning up. I put away our winter stuff, because my daughter was like, you know, we had to take out the trash, and she's like, where's my boots? I'm like, I put it away. So you can get creative, you know, and this is the time to bring in the kids to do things, even if you are not in North America, even if you are not in England or where you need to, but even wherever, whichever part of the world, trust me, there's something that still needs to be put away. There's something that needs to be cleaned. So for my, I put away, I took up a lot of time, put away our winter stuff, our jacket, our boots. I cleaned it. Usually I don't have time, I don't clean my boots, I'll just like put them away. But because I have so much time on my hands, right, I took out time, I really cleaned the boots, polished them, put them away, put away the mitts, you know, I took time to do them. So there are always things around the house to do. So you can take out time, put away the winter things. If your house has a balcony or a deck, this is the time. Good enough, the weather is warming up, right? So this is the time to like take out time, clean it up, do all the things you need to do. There are so many ways to keep busy, and you can get creative like me. Did I say I'm going to turn a painter? Thank God I'm so energized by my Juice Plus. I'm going to turn a painter, and I'm going to paint my furniture on the balcony instead of throwing it away and getting new ones. So I'm going to paint my chairs, I'm going to paint my table, and I'm even thinking of how I'm going to revamp my, you know, my balcony. Then I'm so happy I can start to run, yeah, because it's warming up, so I can go back to at least taking my run. And talking of running, Juice Plus Complete. I don't know how many of you know it, I'm asthmatic, right? So, and of course, that's not an excuse for me to stop as in to stop working out. I still need to work out, you know. So prior to having complete, you never catch me going, as in going for my runs. I have that bulkiness of having to carry my inhaler, and not just carrying it, I use it before. Most times I have to purse to use it, and then after, God, you know. But seriously, with using my Juice Plus Complete, you know, the Complete is a meal in a drink. You can use it as a post-workout energizer, or a pre-workout boost. So when I take my Complete, gosh, I just get on my treadmill, I get on doing anything I do, I'm not wheezing. And this thing is not rocket science, it's not magic, right? Because I mean, we are talking about fruit and vegetables, and if you want to look at it, most of the drugs we're taking, where is the source coming from? They've been chemicalized. They take fruits, they take vegetables, they take plants, basically. They chemicalize it and present to you, right, as drugs. And that's what you take for, you know, your ailment and all. But with Juice Plus, these are pure and natural fruits and vegetables. Our products are picked from farms and orchards. They are taken through processes to ensure that there is no pesticide or no herbicides or whatever, you know. It's natural, right? Processed and given to you in the capsule form. So this is plant and vegetable we are taking, and in the purest of all forms. So come on, I mean, it actually helps you to manage these conditions, right? Because you're taking the right thing. If you give yourself the right things, feed your body the right thing, of course, the right things are going to work, and you start seeing results. At times, you may not even, for me, maybe for me, it's so easy because I'm just readily seeing my digestive systems working better. I'm seeing me sleeping a lot better and soundly. And then I'm seeing the Complete doing readily, you know, helping me with my asthma when it comes to my workout. But there are other things, you may not have any condition, but there are just some repairs, some things that are being done to your cells, to your genes that you may not physically see, but that doesn't mean it's not working. So I really want to encourage you to come on board and try the Juice Plus. Start with the Complete, start with the capsules. So back to the story that brought me to Complete. So I'm so happy I'm going to be able to start my run. So the weather is warming up now, so I'm going to be able to start my run. And you know, there's a greenway where I stay. It's about, how many kilometers? I think it's about 20-something kilometers. So I try my best to, like, you know, move from one end to the other. So it's something interesting to do. You don't really have to run. You could do a walk, you know. Yeah, just take a walk. And of course, with now everybody's respecting social distancing. So everybody just take, so you can take a walk. It's something you could even do with your family. But please, 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 avoid like the park, the benches and all. I would advise anybody to sit. If you're tired, worst case scenario, you can just like lean on yourself or do whatever to like get yourself back, right? But please do not sit down. But I really encourage us to try, go outdoors. If you have where you have a lawn or something, you can just, you know, spend time outside. The sun is coming out, but not like touching things, like take a run, just, you know, soak in the sun for like some few minutes, come back, or walk around like me, that I'm gonna walk on my balcony, just, you know, revamp it. This is the time to do something good and get to, you know, show new skills. My friend sent me something yesterday about one game, and I'm like, this self-stay at home or whatever, it's really bringing out new skills. It is. And it's an opportunity to do new things. What about you? Even with the Juice Plus brand, you know, it's work from home. I work from home. This has really kept me busy, you know. I get up, I do my devotion, and then I'm having to like answer a question somebody had sent to me, or somebody wants to do something, or is asking him a question about Juice Plus. I'm responding. I'm like setting up what I need to post and all. And I'm working for me. Come on, guys, this is my empire, you know. Because really, I mean, people are like, oh, you're so passionate about this here, Juice Plus. You're so doing. I said, yes. Do you know why I'm passionate about Juice Plus? I've registered for some to deal. There was one time I registered to do cosmetic something and all before. But I'm passionate about Juice Plus because it's working. It's really working for me. I'm seeing the results, right? It's something I love. So I'm not just talking or selling a brand. I'm talking about something that is working for me. And because it's working for me, and, you know, I want to like share it. And in the process, the good thing about it is that, because, you know, what really happened is my friend, Shade, she told me about Juice Plus, and I'm like, this sounds really good. I have shared this story before, because I had this other product my daughter was on. It was quite expensive, but of course I couldn't afford for myself and her at the same time. So I had my daughter on it. And it wasn't pure fruits and vegetables. It was like, you know, chemicalized and all. So when Shade told me about this, I was like, that's really good. I think I'm going to get on this, and for me and for my daughter, because it's affordable, right? So I actually got on it. And after a while, I noticed, God, this thing Shade told me about is actually like, it's working. So there's a business side of it. So why don't I key into it, tell people about it, So I'm building my business. I'm working from home. And this time, like I was telling Miro yesterday, my friend, and my business has really kept me busy. I'm not bored, right? Because I'm like running school for my daughter, fixing meals, doing other things, and I'm working from home, doing my business, trying to help people place their orders, trying to talk to people about it, answering questions, because trust me, there are questions, and I don't feel bad about people asking. I really welcome that, because I mean, we are at a time where we need to mind what we put into our bodies. Like I said, I saw somewhere that people are living longer, but not necessarily better, right? So we want to live long and better. So we need to know the right things we put in our body. So I always use that as, so it keeps me so busy. And what am I doing? I'm building up my health. I'm building up my business. So this is a time for you to really think of coming on board, you know, trying the G's Plus, talking to people about it, building your empire, building your empire that your children can inherit, and building up your health to stay healthy for them, to see their children, their children's children, right? That is what we want. So please, I really want to encourage you. It's not difficult. With only $50, you can register to come on board, get your products, use them, and then preach to others about it, because it's working. A friend told me about her neighbor back home, because my friend came from Nigeria for a visit. So she just shared my gist, and the neighbor was like, oh, the brand your friend is promoting is actually very good. She doesn't need to do so much work. That she used it 20 years ago when she was in England, and gosh, that she just has amazing testimonies about it. Guys, fruits and vegetables, grains and berries is what we are talking about. They are not chemicalized, naturally processed for you. So please come on board, okay? Come on board. Let's stay healthy together. Topic. What am I going to talk about next? I'm just trying to keep it flowing. Let me think of what I'm going to talk about. Well, I'll talk about summer. I love summer, huh? But Corona should better mind itself. We have to keep... Corona must go. So what's going to happen to barbecue? What's going to happen going to the beach? So what's going to happen to all those parties? I am not finding this funny. This Corona just has to go. Because me, I am ready. We in North America, especially in my Canada, we know what summer is now. When you spend all those dark, gloomy winter times, they are looking forward to summer. I'm so ready. Oh. So anybody that knows Corona should go and warn Corona to just stay away. Because this summer, we have to groove. Yes, we have to groove. I mean, we can't shelve all our barbecues. We can't shelve all our picnics. We can't shelve all our going to the beach. For what now? What is Corona? Who is Corona? Please, oh, go away. So please. And washing, sanitize, wash your hands, social distancing. Let's social distance now so that we can come together with time, okay, when all this goes away. I hope you're finding this interesting though. I'm just like trying to do my best to keep it going. Today I'm not going to really focus so much on the kids, because I mean, they're on holiday for 1 week. And I don't want, because my daughter, most times I tell her thing, I've said, okay, this is what you're going to do. This is what she'll be like. She will come back again. Okay, so mommy, well, after eating, what am I going to do? So after, she just wants to be sure that she's going to get her free time to, after eating, she will, you know, clean her dishes and watch TV or something. So I don't want to talk so much about them and schoolwork, because if she hears that, she'll be like, mommy, but I thought you said spring break has started. We are not studying anymore. So I'm not focusing so much about talking on children and all, because thankfully spring break for us parents, because we've been teachers, right, this past couple of weeks. So spring break is coming. They are going to be relaxed, playing and doing all what. But we still need to keep them engaged, right? Keeping them engaged does not necessarily mean schoolwork. The last Sunday I had a video. I shared the links that my friend Tina Mohan had sent to me about some great activities online. So we can do this at the leisure pace, right? Not really like study. Get them to listen to the audiobooks, you know, do the exercise. And like I said, if you can just take a walk with them. If you need to rearrange things in the house or set it up, you can just, you know, they will lend you a hand, and then they can also play. Then there are some very fun, you know, things some of them do. Like my daughter, she plays a game on her Xbox with her classmates, so they get to talk, you know. But you have to be very careful with that, because I've taken measures to ensure that it's actually her classmate she's playing with online. You know, so you have to, if you want your child to do that, you have to be sure it's really their classmate by, you know, calling, maybe speaking with the parents, getting the ID and checking that the IDs that is being displayed on the game is actually from whom it's supposed to be, okay? So for parents, I hope you're enjoying it. For the couple, this is a really nice time to bond. Don't listen to people that say, oh, how can I say, it's gonna be fight. Oh, and the jokes is always about the women making the trouble. Women are very peaceful creatures. Come on. We love peace and we love to love. So you just need to go with the right tempo, and there's not going to be any trouble. So forget about all those people saying, oh, how is it gonna be? So many people can attest to them, attest to the fact that their union have like been revamped and all that. So please just keep an open mind, a positive mind, and know that this period is just for you to mend it, to get to know yourself, to bond more as a family, cook together, you know, just play and laugh. And come on, what would you have to tell your generation? Because with time, maybe your grandchildren will be like, oh, grandma, grandpa, I learned there was a time in 2020 that the whole world was practically a standstill and you guys were indoors. So you have to create fun things to be able to tell them about it. I was watching, there's this series I love to watch. This Is Us. It's a very interesting series. I love Randall. I love their father. Those two men have really like inspired me to believe that really, they really are good men, you know, out there. So, you know, I think one of the sons was trying to look for something and he just said that a pastor told him, in whatever you do, just know that when you lie down in that nursing home, I know some people don't like hearing about nursing home, but whether it's nursing home or not, but when you are old and you're lying down under your blanket, you'll be like, I did that well. I'm so happy about the choice I made or the choices I made. So know that your choices now is going to impact your future when you're lying down and when you're old and you have all the time to yourself and you'll be like, oh, it's not a time for regret. Good, I think we have the opportunity now to reset that. So this should give us time to think and all the things we do and what story will I really want to tell? When I lie down there, I'm old and I'm thinking about the choices and the things I did with my life, you know? What do I really want? What am I proud of, right? So let's just get ourselves on track. This is the right time to discover even your inner self. See, like me? My friend told me, Edith, so all this while we were back home, why didn't you take all those big time sales and marketing jobs? You can talk and you're doing this. I told her, well, maybe I didn't really find something then. Those things were not something that had really rekindled me or kindled my passion. But I found that with Juice Plus because it's working, right? So, you know, Juice Plus has helped me, especially with this lockdown, to really bring out the passion as in this sharing a product that is working for me. So it's a time for you to take stock, right? Take stock of yourself, discover that thing in you. For people, for Christians, every believer or somebody that is spiritual, or because like I always said, there's always a high authority God. So it's for you to like pray to let God reveal his true self to you. The fault in you that you want to let go, you don't want to hold on to. This is the time to like let go of that and pray. Share time with yourself in as much as with your family. Spend time with yourself. Trust me. I mean, you are you. There are so many great things you need to discover about you. Fall in love head over heels passionately with yourself and discover yourself. And just know that there are still so many great things about me, self, that I still need to, you know, recognize. There are great things about me, self, I still need to do for me. So this is opportunity because like I said, I mean, we are making history, guys. You know that. We are making history. This lockdown, staying at home, doing all this, is something that will always, whether you like it or not, it will go down in history. So what do you want to remember this time for, right? What do you want to remember it for? So this is the time. It's not late. Let's do that. Let's work towards, you know, remembering this time for something good. Me, I have my stories ready that I'm going to share with my grandchildren, God willing, and great-grandchildren about this period. So start creating that story for yourself. And creating that story for yourself could be like, it's the time I discovered this amazing product that has kept me well and fit, that grandma can shake her booty and move her body more faster than you, even at whatever age your grandchildren will be, or grandpa can still walk and take hikes and be active, you know. For me, it is the time that I discovered this product that has created wealth for me that I'm able to pass down to you, that you guys are enjoying great things, you know, as my grandchildren or my generation. So make your story. With Juice Plus, with other things, discover yourself, do something useful. This is an opportunity. Use this historic, pardon me please. Use this time wisely so that you have a great story to tell, right? Guys, I just felt I should just come on board and generally chat. I hope you enjoyed my chat. I wish it was more of like an interactive session where others could talk. But since it hasn't gotten to that yet, I just hope, you know, for people that have just come on board the Juice Plus plan, you know, thank you so much for believing in me, believing in the brand. And I thank God for the testimonies you're already beginning to see. And for people that ask me questions, don't ever feel you're bothering me. Come on, this is my job. You're not bothering me. Bombard me with all the questions. you know, bombard me. I have a friend, oh my God, she's trying to come on board, right, to get it, but she's doing her research, which is very right. And the good thing about Juice Plus is you can go online, check out the research. My daughter was telling me, you know, I was listening to a video about this guy. He swims. He started swimming when he was quite young, but he had this terrible allergy issues, you know, so that was like affecting him, his output and everything. So his mother got to discover Juice Plus, but he said initially it was like, again, because, you know, they always want to try new things. I can even say that I've had asthma right from when I was 10 years old, and my dad then was always looking for anything. Somebody would tell him this, he would want to try. He was looking for anything he could, you know, in the right way to just take the asthma away. So I can relate with that, you know, the guy's story, right? So that his mom, when the mom came with Juice Plus, it was like, again, but he tried it, and that really helped him. And he didn't even notice that when he really knew that Juice Plus was working, when he had to go for, I think, a contest or whatever, what swimming is called. And then he didn't pack his meds. He didn't pack his, you know, where he keeps his meds and, you know, where his Juice Plus stuff. And he just realized, God, his allergy symptoms and everything, that's when it dawned on him, oh, so his Juice Plus has really been like helping. And he has been on Juice Plus ever since, and he has gone on to won so many, you know, medals. And he had even introduced some other people to it, because they were like, oh, what is it you're using? What is it you're using, you know, that you're performing so well and you pass the dope test and everything. Juice Plus is FDA approved, you know. So it means that it contains what it actually says it contains. Our labels do not carry drug, it carries food. And because this food is wholesome nutrient supplement, you can take it. Most times, even after taking my capsules, because the children's gummies, oh my God, Neom is so nice. I just chew, I snack on my daughter's gummies, you know, the chewable ones for kids. Adults have the chewable ones too, for those that don't like to like take capsules, right? So I mean, this really works. This is like working. So do your research, and you get to see the awesome stories. Some athletes, you know, people that have used this, and some health personnel and dietitians and all that have recommended it. These people will not just like, you know, they will not put their reputation at stake and come to vouch for something. It's just like me. I won't do this. If my friends that know me, especially on WhatsApp, I always like do other videos, share some things and all. But I'm coming to Facebook, I'm sharing this. I can't put my reputation at stake, or, you know, or try to impress anybody or lie. No. Just because something is not where I'm trying to promote something. This is actually working. So when I go online, you see these stories, other people's stories, even people in the health field, and, you know, recommending. Because guys, it's fruits, it's vegetables, it's grains. It's not just fruit, vegetables, and grains, naturally produced, you know. No herbicides, no whatever, the natural form. Then prepared for you. And there's this other of our product, you know, the Tower Garden. You know, with the Tower Garden is a system of growing your own fruits, vegetables, and herbs without dirt, not necessarily with sunlight. You can do it indoors or outdoors. And then you get your own pure fruits and vegetables and herbs. I was speaking with a friend the other day, and she said she picked spinach, kale, or one of those leaves from one of these big name stores. And then she kept it in her fridge. 1 week, 2 weeks, it was still fresh and green. I'm like, no, that's not a good thing. No, that's wrong. I mean, whether it's in the fridge or not, you know, it should start going yellow, it should start going bad and everything. So if it's not going bad, then it means you can imagine what has been deposited, intoxicated into it just to keep it that way. So it's wrong. Even most of the fruits, and, you know, we take, because it's not grown where we stay, they are plucked, you know, when it's on not yet ripe, you know, so that it endures that traveling time of getting it here. So I told her, that is so wrong. Don't pride yourself in, oh, these people are selling a good thing. It's wrong. The right thing is supposed to go bad. So if it's not going bad, then it's wrong. So with the Tower Garden system, you can grow your own fruits and vegetables. You know, Juice Plus packs the nutrients you need to feed to the plant. They send it to you. The Tower Garden set it up. You grow your fruits and vegetables, and you're sure of what you're taking. You're sure of what you're taking, you know. You grow it yourself. It's not something that is labeled so-called organic, and then you're really doubting if it's really that. So look up Juice Plus, guys. Is the next big thing, you know. So look up that Tower Garden is tops. So you can grow it indoors. You don't need to have a yard. You can do it just because it's not something that is so massive. I'll share the pictures after my videos, you know. So you can do it indoors on your balcony with or without sunlight all year round. You get to grow your herbs, your fruits, and your vegetables, right? So you're sure of the source. You're not getting it from whether it's organic, non-organic. You're not getting it from anywhere that people are just putting up something you label to get you attracted to getting it, and you're not really getting the real thing, right? So, I mean, if you love yourself, you love your family, it's your duty to watch out for yourself and for your family by trying to do the right thing, okay? So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want us to stay positive, stay safe, stay happy. Use this time wisely, you know, rediscover ourselves, fall in love afresh with ourselves, with our spouses, our partners, our children, bond with them more. Thank God it's warming up. Get outside, do some of the things you had always wanted to do. Like me, I'm gonna start painting tomorrow. I'm gonna paint my balcony furniture. I'm not getting new ones, so that's a good skill, right? So I would never have like had time to do that, or the energy. Just Plus is giving me energy. Lockdown, social distancing is giving me the time. I'm blending it together. So I'm gonna do that and revamp my balcony, and hopefully summertime fully, I'll be sharing some videos with you guys from there. So I hope you stay safe. Also remember, like I always say, do not sanitize only your hands and your clothes or whatever. Sanitize your body, your soul, and your spirit with the word of God and with prayers. Indeed, this shall pass. It shall surely, surely, surely pass. And I can't wait for it to pass. It had better pass soon, otherwise I'm kicking it in the butt. Because my summer plans cannot go to rain. No, it cannot. We have it all planned out. And we'll have fun. I hope you're looking forward to so many nice things and great things happening in your life. I hope my video was able to cheer you up a little. And I hope you got the inspiration to remove yourself from sitting on the wall and actually coming to try a Juice Plus product. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. I love that you're sharing your time watching and listening. And for the people that you do send personal messages and all, I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. This indeed shall pass. Okay? Take care. God bless you all. I love you. Bye-bye.